flicks is like pulling teeth, ain't it?
You bet!
Well, not anymore. Now all you have to do is get that special woman in your life the new testosterone patch.
Here, honey, put this on.
The testosterone patch will supply your lovely lady with a small dose of testosterone, making her more and more willing to see those exciting action movies.
Hey, baby, how about we go see Stab Me in the Neck?
Yeah, okay.
Each week, she'll get a stronger and stronger dose of testosterone.
How do you feel about Fireballs from Hell?
I already got tickets. We're gonna go see Die So Hard You Take Out 10 City Blocks.
Honey, is that a goatee you're growing?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
The new testosterone patch. The newest way to tell your partner she's the top.
Brought to you by the makers of Man Packs.
Attention managers. Having trouble motivating your workers? I've watched a lot of action movies, and I've put this knowledge into my new
folks,
Manage
we're
Like
going
a
to go
Police
ahead and
Captain
start the next
seminar.
game, ladies and
I've
gentlemen.
helped people in many fields, like construction.
The foreman has been calling me all morning. He's going to have my ass
with me, Todd. You want a 7-question game or a 21-question game?
Let's go
We
21.
got action. Okay, people, let's show them what we're made of. Take it from the top.
I need
Apes
a
and
category.
catfights.
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
Okay, give it up for Apes and Catfights. $3,000 on the table for this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Imagine Andy McDowell has a dust-up with Glenn Close. Based on their experience working on Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan, Lord of the Apes, what might you expect Andy to yell? Don't lose your head? Get off my back! Quit putting words in my mouth! Or take a hike!
I think it would be quit putting words in my mouth.
Glenn Close was called in to dub Andy McDowell's lines in Greystoke. Now, that'd be an interesting fight. They'd both be there, but Glenn would do all the yelling for both of them.
She could do it, though.
Okay.
I hear
need a
jungle
category.
drums.
Cut the red wire. Watch out, it's gonna blow.
That was close.
Too close.
This one's called I Hear Jungle Drums. This one's worth $1,000. Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. Which of these movies actually takes place in a jungle? Asphalt jungle, blackboard jungle, square jungle, or the jungle?
Asphalt jungle took place in a city. Blackboard jungle took place in a classroom. I'm going to guess it's just the jungle.
Surprise! The Jungle is the only one of the 4 films that actually takes place in a jungle. You can find it at my favorite video store. It's called My Favorite Video Store.
Oh.
Okay,
It comes... Oh, is it Iskall or Siebert? Yeah.
All right, here's the deal. Is it Iskall or Siebert? Looks like this one's going for $1,000. All right, pay attention here. Imagine that Siskel and Ebert have combined into one film critic. The only problem is their film reviews have been squeezed into one film review as well, like this review that combines 2 movies. It's a classic film about a man with a bunch of eligible brothers and really ugly sisters singing bright, uplifting songs about his trials in a German prison camp. What's the best title for this film? 7 Brides for 7 Beauties, 3 Men and a Baby Cart to Hades, Schindler's List of Adrian Messenger, or A Family Affair to Remember?
7 brides for 7 beauties, maybe?
It's a combination of 7 Brides for 7 Brothers and 7 Beauties.
We give it 2 thumbs up.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Category, please.
Falling to pieces, baby.
Chew on this. Falling to pieces. And we're
back when
talking
the 4 was still a
2,000
thing.
for this, baby. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. If you have a nightmare which combines the plot of the movie Sweet Dreams with the plot of Nice Dreams, what disturbing image would startle you awake? Patsy Cline practicing her jump shot, Patsy Cline in New York with mental patients, Patsy Cline relaxing with Cheech and Chong, or Patsy Cline firing a spitball at Kevin Costner?
Okay, Nice Dreams is the one with Cheech and Chong, so it's 3.
Nice Dreams was Cheech and Chong's 3rd movie. You know, I think it's that one where they smoke dope or something. I really can't remember.
Well, they all kind of did the same thing.
All right, hit me.
Number 1.
It's a 5!
The category is a girly mag and some privacy, please. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. If you ran a sperm bank but only wanted sperm from the same source that impregnates Julie Christie in Demon Seed, who or what would be your donor? A rabid dog, a computer, Satan, or an alien?
I think it was a computer.
In Demon Seed, Julie Christie is impregnated by a computer.
I know. It's
What the
kind
kid
of
lacks in personality, it'll make up in math skills. Okay, I
The
need a
Fisher King
category.
taking the win.
She was built like an interstate cloverleaf, made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
I proudly present the Fisher King taking the whiz. $1,000 if you get it. All right, it's time for some filmmaker math. Got your calculators? Sidney Lumet film plus Terry Gilliam film equals what? One false move with a one-trick pony, the 5 heartbeats give 5 fingers, 12 angry men with 12 monkeys, or 100 rifles and 101
Okay,
Dalmatians.
I messed up on this the other day, but Lumet did 12 Angry Men, and 12 Monkeys was Gilliam.
Lumet directed 12 Angry Men, and Gilliam directed 12 Monkeys.
I'm in your shot? Screw you!
Oh, okay. Why
I
not
need
a
a
duck?
category. Say hello to why not a duck? And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. All right, imagine you throw a party and invite both the Marx Brothers and the Three Stooges. If you wanted to formally introduce the Marx Brothers to the Three Stooges using the Stooges' real names, how would you properly refer to Larry, Curly, and Moe? Mr. Besser, Mr. Dorita, and Mr. Howard, Mr. Feinberg, Mr. Horowitz, and Mr. Horwitz, Julius Leonard and Adolf, or Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine, and Dr. Howard?
Crap. I think it would be Howard Fine Howard.
That's not it.
No.
The correct answer is Larry, Curly, and Moe were respectively Mr. Feinberg, Mr. Horowitz, and Mr. Horwitz.
Feinberg, Horowitz, and Horowitz sounds like a sleazy law firm.
Oh, wise guy, huh? Okay, pick a category.
The Dysfunctions of the Aristocracy.
Uh-oh, French Cutlets Prime Chore.
Okay, that would be gibberish question time.
Take a look at your gibberish category. Urinary dysfunctions of the aristocracy. I'd say $5,000 to start this gibberish question sounds fair. Now listen up. Every second and a half, some of the cash is going to disappear, so if you want to win big, you got to be quick. Okay, tell me with what movie title does this rhyme? The long P pains a dame.
The Long P Pains a Dame.
First hint, it's a concert movie. Wait, let me get my lighter. It's a concert movie featuring Led Zeppelin.
Pains a Dame.
Final hint, it's about a song that never changes, and neither will your score if you don't hurry.
The Long P Pains a Dame.
Are you ready to rock and roll? Right, this is called The Long P Pains a Dame.
Oh.
And if you've ever sat through this movie, you know they're not kidding.
I fell asleep on the couch again. I'm sorry, I just didn't recognize that title, to be honest
For
with
your
you.
enjoyment, I fell asleep on the couch again. 2 G's if you get this one right. You know, I saw part of a movie last night, and now I can't remember what it's called. Buzz in and type when you think you can help me. The movie starred the psychiatrist from one of those Batman movies, and one of the supporting characters from Apocalypse Now. I know Tom Cruise is the main star in it, and it's about auto racing.
Oh, got it,
What
got
is
it, got it.
called? You
That
want
would be
it?
Days of Thunder.
Nicole Kidman, Robert Duvall, Cary Elwes, and Tom Cruise star in Days of Thunder. You know, when I rented it, I figured it took place at a burrito joint. Okay,
Of course, we do the fart joke.
let's give a nice warm welcome to $3,000 for this one. Let's see how you handle this one. Raymond Burr's character in Godzilla had the same name as a famous comedian. If he used this comedian's famous catchphrase, what would Burr have shouted at the monster? Godzilla, he's so crazy. Nanu, non-nuclear generated abomination. You're a wild and crazy monster. Or can we talk?
Okay, 4 is Joan Rivers, so it's definitely not him. I'm gonna go with Steve Martin. 3.
Raymond Burr's character in Godzilla is named Steve Martin. He helped defeat Godzilla by using that fake arrow through the head thing. Well, Godzilla saw it and laughed himself sick. Okay, we're halfway home. Let's see how round 2 treats you. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. All right, hit me.
The most boring soundtrack ever.
The category, the most boring soundtrack ever. I'm sending over 4,000 dead presidents if you get this one. Okay, kids, time to take an imaginary trip to the Linda Evans Yanni household. Imagine that Linda has purchased a new keyboard and Yanni really wants it. If Linda makes him earn it the way Ada earns her piano in the piano, what must Yanni do? Cut off a finger, promise never to play in public again, shave his head, or remove a bit of clothing for each key?
I think she had to cut off a finger.
Cutting off your fingers to get a piano, that's like cutting off your ears to get a Yanni album. Huh, when I put it that way, it makes sense.
No?
It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. After her piano is sold, Ada earns it back, key by key, in return for gradually increasing favors. So Yanni's gonna have to strip down. Ew!
Yeah.
Okay, pick a category.
Like the Southern Hemisphere matters. Scoreboard, I'm just reading the category.
Well, what do we have here? Like the Southern Hemisphere matters. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, now listen up. Everybody should know by now that the summer solstice is the longest day of the year. If Americans annually celebrated the summer solstice by reenacting what takes place in the film The Longest Day, what would we do every year in late June? Run up a beach in France, fire nuclear missiles at Moscow, play in prison football games, or do lots of mundane office work?
Okay, I think it had to do with running up a beach in France.
The Longest Day is about D-Day, so Americans would celebrate the summer solstice by storming a French beach, preferably at Normandy. Yeah, only this time, instead of dodging German bullets, you'd have to keep an eye out for just, like, regular French people being rude to you. Category, please.
Electric Warriors and the stars they rode in on.
13.
Let's see what we got going. Electric Warriors and the Saurus they rode in on. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Say, remember the British rock band T-Rex? Well, if T-Rex's music killed the same type of person that the T-Rex in the movie Jurassic Park kills, which people should avoid the song Bang a Gong? Mathematicians, lawyers, amusement park owners, or computer nerds?
I think that would be lawyers.
The only person the T-Rex actually kills in the movie Jurassic Park is the lawyer. Now there's a monster who's got his priorities straight.
Big letters.
Here we have big letters. $6,000 on the table. Better make it good. Okay, let's suppose that in an attempt to attract more film studios, every American city decides to construct a large white sign near their city, like the one that looms over Hollywood. If each of the new signs suffered the same fate as the original Hollywood sign, which one of the following might you see outside a major U.S. city? Honolulu, Das, York, or Cleve?
Believe it or not, it used to be known as Hollywoodland, so it would be 4.
The original sign actually said Hollywoodland. The part of the sign that said land was destroyed in a mudslide and was never replaced. So you would see a sign reading Cleve looming over the city of Cleveland. However, if the town were known as Cleve, it would attract a slew of illiterate serial killers.
Humming the Music Man.
This category is known as Humming the Music Man. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Heads up, here it comes. If Amy Irving wanted to make beautiful music with her co-star from the competition in another music movie in which he appeared, what might you see her character doing? Enjoying Mr. Holland's opus, asking him to do that thing you do, frolicking with her immortal beloved, or doing it until the light of day?
I think it was enjoying Mr. Holland's opus.
Richard Dreyfuss stars in Mr. Holland's opus and plays Amy Irving's love interest in the competition. I hear in the director's cut they've restored the controversial tickling the ivories scene. Okay,
Which came first, the turkey or the egg?
Hey, nice selection, because you just chose yourself a big fat hunkin' question. Are you ready for the dis or dat? This dis or dat's category name is, which came first, the turkey or the egg? All right, I'm going to read off 7 titles. Now, for each one, I want you to tell me if it was a TV show before it was a movie, or if it was a movie before it was a TV show. As each title comes up, if it was a TV show first, press 1.
So
if it was a movie first, press 2. And press 4 if you want to skip. Each correct answer will net you $1,000. And you'll lose $1,000 if you get it wrong or if you don't get to it at all. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. MASH, TV first or movie first?
MASH was a movie.
The Flintstones.
The Flintstones was a TV series.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
That was a TV show.
Flipper.
Flipper was a movie.
Fame.
Fame was a movie.
The Ghost and Mrs. Muir.
That was a movie.
One more. Life with Father.
TV series.
That's all she wrote. 6 out of 7. Good day at the plate, batter. Let's check out your new average. Didn't have that before, did you? All right, let's move on. Okay,
it's a thin line
category.
between actor and transvestites.
The following question has been rated 17. No questions under 17 permitted.
Now showing, it's a thin line between actor and transvestite. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Put it in gear, because here we go. If the title character from Tootsie were to play Dill from the Crying Game, what would you get? A she playing a he plays a he playing a she? A he playing a she plays a she playing a he? A she playing a he plays a she playing a he? Or a he playing a she plays a he playing a she?
Okay, Tootsie was a man playing a woman, and Dill, I think, was a man playing a woman.
Tootsie, or Dorothy Michaels, is a man playing a woman. Dill is a woman who is really a man. That means... It's a he playing a she who is a he. Next question, how many hours of therapy does that equal?
This is yikes.
I need a category.
I know it.
Question 18. Honor student by day, stripper by night.
Apologize, that was
the
something
selection
that was
is. I know it. And
awkward.
you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Hey, have you been paying attention? Was the person in the last question really a man or a woman? Buzz in and type in your answer. A man, a woman, the person was genderless, or I can't remember.
I think it was a man.
Tootsie's a man. I'm glad you got this straight, because I could go on asking this all day. Hey, I've got nothing better to do.
Yeah, please don't.
Category,
a very
please.
well director's cut.
And I believe this one's called A Very Wild Director's Cut. And we're talking $2,000 for this baby. Hey, remember the film The Wild Bunch? It was directed by Sam Peckinpah. Let's say Sam Peckinpah directed a film called The Wild Brady Bunch movie. Based on the ending of The Wild Bunch, what would be the fate of the Brady kids? Drowned by pirates in the Hawaiian surf? Strip searched by Officer Axelrod in jail? Killed in a hail of bullets at a talent contest? Or driven around town by a psycho?
I've never seen The Wild Bunch, but I'm guessing they all died at the end.
Peckinpah's Wild Bunch ends in an ultra-violent bloodbath, and the Brady Bunch movie climaxes at a talent contest.
This is gonna be far out.
Most definitely not groovy.
All right, hit me.
My, he's big.
Coming at you. My, he's big. You get 4,000 clams for this one. All right, get ready to buzz in and type. You know, He-Man is a master of the universe. The blue whale is the largest animal in the world, and Barnum and Bailey's is the greatest show on Earth. So who's the biggest dog in the world?
I have no clue. Clifford?
Did you make this mess? Bad! Bad! Digby the sheepdog is the central character in the 1973 film Digby, the Biggest Dog in the World. I hear he's so big he can stick his nose in God's crotch.
Okay.
Okay,
Another
I need
dog
a
and
caddy.
pony show.
Been there, done that. Let's get on with the attack. Work with this clue. Another dog and pony show. Hope you take home a blue ribbon. Good luck.
I hope so. That would be lambs. What did he did that for? Dang it. A man called horse. The love bug. Bears. Conqueror. Worm? Okay, I'll take it, I guess. Monkeys. Iguana. Solid.
Very nicely played. Let's see how you affected your final score. That's the game.
Not bad,
Man,
not
your
bad.
score is through the roof. Very impressive. Too bad there's no other players around to impress. Guess this will be our little secret, because as far as the rest of the world is concerned...
Great show, everyone. Very nice work. Raul, what are we doing now, babe?
So, you're on the high scoreboard of You Don't Know.
And that's funny. Okay. Yeah, that would complete another episode of You Don't Know Jack Movies. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that comment section below. Hit the thumbs up button and the notification bell if you want to see more of our content. And be sure to subscribe and spread the word. We will see you next time here on Ticket Squeeze Gaming as the arcade is now closed.